Welcome back. You're working really hard, and this is set number 2 of the words beginning with letter B or C. Let's get to it, shall we? We're going to begin with these words: civil, clarify, classic, clause, and cite. We'll start with a fill in the space exercise. There is a blank 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 in the contract about overtime pay. This is a blank 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 example, and it is very well known in our profession. Governments may change, but the blank 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 servants who run all the operations stay the same. One sign of an important paper is that other authors blank 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 it in their own publications. The instructions were not clear, so I sent an email to ask head office to blank blank blank. All right, have you filled in the spaces? Pause the video now to take more time if you need to. Here are the answers. First is clause. Of course, the first one is clause. Of course, this word comes up a lot in legal English. There is a clause in the contract about overtime pay. Then we have classic. This is a classic example, and it is very well known in our profession. Number 3 is civil. Governments may change, but the civil servants who run all the operations stay the same. And then cite. One sign of an important paper is that other authors cite it in their publications. Lastly, clarify. The instructions were not clear, so I sent an email to head office to clarify. Let's move on with the next group of words. In this exercise, I'd like you to read the sentence carefully, identify which word is incorrect, and replace it with the correct AWL words. Here are the AWL words we are working with: code, coherent, coincide, collapse, colleague. This is the first sentence. The national holiday collapsed with very bad weather, so outdoor parties were impossible. Using topic sentences in a paragraph allows your writing to be more colleague. Remember, one word is wrong in these sentences. That's probably why they don't make sense. I have a code working in the industry. They might be able to help. I am learning to coincide through an online course. Poor quality materials caused the office building too coherent. Pause the video here if you need more time, and then let's look at the answers. Did you get all of the wrong words? Here is the key. The first is coincide. The national holiday coincided with very bad weather, so outdoor parties were impossible. Then we have coherent. Using topic sentences in a paragraph allows your writing to be more coherent. Colleague is next. I have a colleague working in the industry. They might be able to help. And then code. I am learning to code through an online course. This is a very popular activity that we are all learning to some degree nowadays, I think. Finally, it is collapse. Poor quality materials caused the office building to collapse. Let's move on to the next set of words. Here are the AWL words: commence, comment, commission, commit, considerable. For this one, can you choose the best explanation for these words? Here are the explanations. The amount of money given to a salesperson, when a person provides written feedback, to begin, something that means to begin something, to make a decision to do something, and the last explanation, a larger noticeable trend. Have you matched them? If you haven't, just pause the video first. Don't look at the answers until you have tried the exercise yourself. Here are the answers then. Of course, commission is the money that is paid to a salesperson. Comment is when a person provides feedback. It could be written or spoken. Commence means to begin. Commit, of course, means to make a decision to do something. Lastly, considerable is a large or noticeable amount. All right then, one more group of words for this second set. Here they are: consist, constant, constitute, constrain, and construct. And here you need to complete the spaces with the correct AWL word. Here are the clues. To identify change, all the other variables must remain blank, blank, blank. The traveller's movements were blank, blank, blank by regulations. The recipe, blank, 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 of potatoes and mushrooms. The theory was blank, 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 based on historical evidence. Lastly, this behaviour, blank, 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 a criminal act. Okay, pause the video if you need more time to think, and then I'll show you the answer key. Here is the answer key, ladies and gentlemen. The first one is constant. To identify a change, all the other variables must remain constant. And then constrain. The traveller's movements were constrained by visa regulations. Please remember to use the correct form of the verb. Look at the sentence for your clues there. And then consist. The recipe consists of potatoes and mushrooms. Do you like potatoes and mushrooms? Construct. The theory was constructed based on historical evidence. Lastly, the blank is constitute. This behaviour constitutes a criminal act. Remember, you need your S here on the end of the verb. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is set number 2 of our B and C group of AWL words. Let me just review all of the words we have covered in set number 2. Civil, clarify, classic, clause, cite. Code, coherent, coincide, collapse, colleague, commence, comment, commission, commit, considerable, consist, constant, constitute, constrain, construct. They are the words. There's one more set to go, and I'll see you in set number 3. Thank you.